after my last message, with the problem that I'm experiencing between being the Mother Superior by birthright for the Holy Catholic Church, being the cat from Tartarus, and the Providential Utsa, which is how we explain for the Holy Roman Empire that and the Catholic Church that I am the trifecta and the Mother Superior. I'm also the one who has the extraterrestrial alien child for which Christmas date is set, and Alexander the Great was also in legend as well. That was around the Constantinople problem of Ottoman Empire. May not have anything to do with history. We also used the Grecian, the Greek empire as well, for a non-Christian goddess of a pagan sort. So this way, the non-Christian people were comfortable with accounting measures as well. These are just accounting measures. I mean, the pagan system, there's a lot of different, it's a large world. There's religion, there's land placement, then there's the empire that sits on top of different land masses for governance from a royal, godly perspective. Then there's banking and money partnerships and moving supplies to and from your supplier, which there's one in the empire, and then it goes out to all of the smaller empires that are within the one kingdom, one supplier, which the one woman that is the Grecian goddess Nyx, Nyx, named after herself, N-I-C, could be K-S, could be K-N-I-C-K-S. There's a lot in the Nike victory, accounting measure, being N-I-K-E, being non-facially disfigured, and being a white woman who runs it all through one extra special accounting measure. So, there's a British Empire, that's a crown that gives credence and official status to a part of the entire puzzle, but I am woven into all of the very most important pieces and parts, besides the fact that my face, along with my twin, which is Niklaus, part of our life, we are just absolutely identical. And then sometimes there's a slight variation depending on what we're documenting and which route we're going down. So we've got Greece, we've got Holy Roman Empire covers the Greece Empire, and it covers which is more, again, with the Israeli flag, it goes more with the blue and white of Greece. For my non-Christian, but Christian liking, whatever, and sometimes they don't like Christians, which is fine. Depends on who they encounter. It's just myself and him that really matter for accounting purposes on keeping the entire operation clean and smooth and moving in one direction. It makes it incredibly difficult when the only English-speaking translator... So here's the thing. We set up one English-speaking headquarter. We put special things in place in that headquarters. The flag was a cross, and then it was crossroads. So it has the extra special, I think it's the X for my generation, X for when I come back, being with the long line, and then the P for the one person in placement. And then there's different letters depending on which part of Illuminati you're working. But it is not Elizabeth. So I don't understand why in royal partnerships the British Empire is one of several that get funded from the one kingdom. How is the kingdom getting funded when it has stolen the it's kicked out the one most important part, which is the actual bloodline of the imperial, immortal, and esoteric, the external piece that is everlasting. That is what we say. It's life everlasting. It's the one piece of the puzzle that continuously comes back in our time of need, and she rectifies any disputes, documents it with the help of whomever she's flying with at the moment, since only they're able to fly in the belly of a black-winged bird. And that's what brings safety and security to an unsafe, uninhabitable planet. As humans, you're just animals, and you're easily persuaded and moved, and there's a system and rhyme and reason to it. At this point, it's extremely dangerous, which we told you. Let me ask you a question, stupid human. Being that I am the immortal God, the everlasting God, and the centerpiece of humans being able to breathe and live on this planet, the facially disfigured whites in, say, Korea and China, that America and Britain and Germany and Russia, right, were all killing off in mass quantities as were required by the Planetary Committee of Galaxy. They were to genocide everything that was facially disfigured white. They had full approval of every empire and the one umpire based on what the children's future looked like, that we were trying to scale back and not endanger the rest of the population. So the problem children being the Koreans, the Chinese, and the Japanese, and any variation thereof, if they made it onto any of the Western European white lands, they were to be executed immediately in full mass quantity and casualty. So where did we lose you in you didn't complete your job, white America, for umpire and empire status of being safe in the kingdom? Right. Why is it that now I have facially disfigured whites being the ones that eat dogs, cats, and horses, which are... Why is there a cat fight? I'm just curious. Why do people say this? Why does your brain tell you it's a cat fight? Right, yeah, because there's a Catarusa, a cat from Tartarus. Right, Providential, Utsa. Right, she's having a problem with humans at the moment. It's the people who eat the cats, they're the real fucking problem. That would be the Chinese and the Korean. They're really fucking gross and disgusting and dirty people. And that goes for all of them. So they've chiggered their way into multiple lands. They now have relatives on all sides of being not able, under communist regime and lockdown, as they're the bastards of the white family, that they don't belong. And they were foreseen to be a major catastrophe and problem in the future. They were under strict lockdown like Kim Jong-un in North Korea. If I had him, thank God for him, keeping North Korea in check. I don't understand why we let the South out of his day camp. I need one of him in China to keep all the fucking children in bay, not letting them in or out. I mean, it's ridiculous what you've allowed to go on here, Elizabeth and others. While you keep me silent and you keep my family's white branches like broken, which throws mixed signals to all the empire parts that have been all told the exact same reason, the exact same story, and the exact same future that needed to be corrected before it actually happened. So why now do I have massive hemorrhaging of, in their own skins, by the way, of an exodus, EXODUS, of the locust things, LOCUST, being the facially disfigured, disgusting white that eat cats, cause a catastrophe, and are in a cat fight with a woman that they're like, chow chow, like as if we're best fucking friends. And I gave them some authority along the way, which I never did. I already know that they pretend to be in bed and partnership with us. I would never breed with them. They're a disgusting, dishonorable bunch. By historical accuracy and the future that now we're sitting in as shitbags being shit on by them. So they have like technology friends now in the United States, and they've got royal partnerships. They're not royal. If you made a royal partnership with a piece of shit Korean, Chinese, Vietnam, Taiwan, Japanese, I don't give a shit. It's an executable offense if you're white, black, Hispanic, I don't give a shit. You went to bed with the enemy. You invited the enemy to break out of the governance that was working to keep tight claim on them, so their people didn't get out and dishonor their entire population and then them all have to be genocided. That's conspiracy. And you are all up for immediate removal of skin. We don't need dishonorable people on the planet. That goes for Queen Elizabeth, Philip, Charles, and both of their sons, William and Harry. Considering that I've been here for 41 years, under all of the above, except the last two who were here, I think a year or two after I was, doesn't matter. They haven't extended a handshake or the into a financial partnership or contact system to clarify and clear up the enemy getting access to ships, cannons, nuclear weapons, money, travel arrangements. So you're just gonna sit there and with a crown and smile and wave at the whole fucking world as it falls apart, you fucking dipshits in London? I'm just curious, royal family, United Kingdom, in the protest religion. What are you protesting, shitheads? Because I know when I ran the shit before my fucking arms got broken off by one of the participants around the fucking world in the first conspiracy by getting rid of my part of the genetics to try to shut us up, which then just cascaded in multiple area problems. I mean, it was just like, then nobody could, I mean, it was so fast and furious. There is so much, it is so painful to try to get that leadership back. Once you've broken the system and fractured it that badly, all areas stupid fucking human. Nobody trusts the Catholic Church. I'm letting you know. I walk around New York. Nobody fucking trusts them. A goddamn word. Nobody trusts a Jew anywhere in the world. They think they lie, they steal, they cheat. I don't know. I don't have confirmation of this. I mean, some, maybe. But I'll tell you who really lies, steals, and cheat. Oh my God, it's the Koreans, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Vietnam, people from Taiwan, anything that's got facial disfigurement. Oh my God, they are like the worst people ever. Yeah, they are. And now they've got cousins that speak English and are going to school in the Americas, and all over the world. So they've really like infested the entire planet with their devious plot and plan to pretend to be like one of you and like really, but meanwhile they're trading secrets and espionage and treason left and right, and there's nobody processing these very high serious crimes. Why is that? Elite white guys that are not facially disfigured, are the blacks still like a burr on the ass of the mule and dragging you down like Kanye West? Oh my God, Kanye West was like faster, stronger, I don't know, he sang some song and it was like, and it's got Asians, oh my God, the ugly, facially disfigured ones that stole God's technology and then mass marketed it to the whole world to take you all out and down. Oh my God, yeah. It's all in Kanye's black music video with some real terracotta army like intelligence, like agents of the Terracotta Army, like the Olive file, OLIVE, along with some of my other files. The code words are in that song for how they plan to take you all out genetically as the most dishonorable people.